Good morning, Time Pirates. Arr. How are you on this fine day? Everything on my desk is wanting to collapse upon me. I shall be buried. I shall be buried. Doesn't help I have pens and stuff underneath everything. Let's see. Sound up over there. There you go. Sound is off now. Very nice. Very nice. It's funny, just I start talking and must cough immediately. And Molly left us a very nice note this morning. And she says, "Hey, all, I'm probably not here at the moment. I intend on being here soon. Going to visit the vampire this AM and stop by Dollar Store. Hopefully, be here soon. Miss you. We shall see you soon, Molly. Thank you so much for leaving a note. Oh, look, Molly made it. I made it. No Dollar Tree, though. Oh, not open yet. The lazy bums. What are they thinking? Get up, get to work." And that is kind of you to say. Oh, no, it's kind of you to think of us and leave a note. And Ren says, "Hello, hello, seafaring friends. Good afternoon, Ren. How are you doing?" I need chapstick. I'm all miscombobulated today. Not that that's really that different from any normal day. And Molly says hi to Ren, and Ren says, "Is that how you spell seafaring?" Me wonders. Yeah, you did it right. That was perfect. That was perfect. Ren, guess who's attempting to finish the Raven Scholar today? Ren? You're cheating. Cheater. I'm so glad we get to read more of it today. I'm excited. That'll be fun tonight to read some more. So, but my word count is already up this week from last week, so that's kind of nice. And I'm going to get running shoes today, so yay! Man, these things do not want to stay in my ear today. Excuse me, how rude. And says, "And I'm seeing things I was not expecting to see. I'm loving it. I will be pre-ordering book 2 when it's available for pre-order." Oh, yes, yes. I'm so excited. And Molly, I think it is correct spelling. And guess who is trying to get past chapter 2 today? You can do it, Molly. Join us tonight. We are going to be dedicated reading Raven Scholar. Nothing but purple covers. Molly says, "Yay for running shoes." Yeah, I'm really hoping that's going to help the pain levels so I can actually do my 2 miles without dying. I want to up it to 3 miles. There's no way I could think about doing that until I get better shoes. Ren says, "I can't wait till you guys read the part that you're reading today so we could talk about it tomorrow." Oh, yes. Ren says, "Woot, woot, you got it, Molly. You hear that, Molly? You better catch up. You need to read Raven Scholar all day today." I'll say last time, though, I didn't quite get the 100 pages in. I don't think Alicia did either. So I don't know if we'll get to all the part you want us to. Ren's finishing Raven Scholar today, Alicia.
Nuh-uh. No, ma'am. You have to wait for everybody else. Good morning.
Good morning. They did say, though, they're excited about the us getting to the part we're getting to tonight, so they can talk about that tomorrow.
Fair enough.
We just have to keep up and make sure that they know exactly where we are, so you can't talk about anything farther than this part.
Yeah. Overachiever. Gosh.
Ren laughed. And woot, you got it, Molly. That's right. That's right, because Molly is finishing chapter 2. So Molly's got to catch up before we spoil everything for her.
My lips are sealed.
That's right.
I will
And
give nothing
Kiana's
away.
here. Hi, Kiana. How are you this fine morning? You getting the kiddos off to school? Do you have to work today? Or are you going to join us for Raven Scholar tonight? And boot camp's almost over. One more day. And I don't think I'm even going to get this book done. Because now, instead of like reading these books, because look, I'm only not even a quarter in. So the Ravens, nope.
I've only finished one book for boot camp, so that's a bust.
I
But
finished
it's
2.
also my January TBR, so they have to be read. Otherwise, um, I'll be carrying them over into February, and I don't want to do it.
Is that part of your rules? You carry over books you haven't read?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're gonna have like 9,000 by December, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to carry them over. But like this year, I told myself that I was only gonna set up 6 books each month.
Mhm.
Because I think that will get me to my 52 for the year, and then anything if I finish those 6, then I can add 2. So I think it's doable, but I don't know, man. I like
6 a month gets you 72.
see, and my goal is 52, so that's 20 extra.
That means you can forgive yourself if you don't read them all. See, I'll say that's my goal. My goal is 72.
I mean, we're halfway through the month now, and like I said, I've only read like 1 book and a partial. So I gotta get my butt in gear if I'm gonna stay on track.
I know. You got to figure out where to do it. You're so busy though. I don't know how you're gonna. Unless your husband lets you not watch TV with him every night, I don't see how you're gonna be able to do it.
I'm gonna have to start doing it during the day. Like after we're done here, I just have to go straight into reading and nothing else.
Yeah, but you always have things that you have to do. You know what I mean? That's your day job.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like I'm shopping every day, so. Although I did go book shopping yesterday.
Alicia.
I'll have to go get the bag, because some of the covers are absolutely stunning.
Why does Word want to update right now?
I don't know.
It's so frustrating.
Because it's being a poop head.
Couldn't it have asked me about that last night?
Right.
All right, that took 5 seconds. All right, hopefully I'll be able to.
I have like an eyelash that won't leave.
Which, by the way, I'm going back to I have a Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Because the other one that I bought from October.
Ollie?
Yeah, from October Santarelli. It's fine, but it doesn't really work for what I need. And I have an old spreadsheet that I got from a very long time ago. And I just update that every year with the new thing. Here's the thing. So 2022 is when I found it, obviously. I have a 2022, a 2023, a 2024. I never even made a 2025. That's how bad that was for my writing last year.
Oh.
And now I have my 2026. Yeah, that shows you how bad my writing has been. So it's really nice.
Better than mine.
Yeah. I was so at the end where I was actually writing and stuff like that. I was still, so worried.
Mm-hmm.
Or I was so inconsistent, not worried. I was so inconsistent that I didn't even make a spreadsheet to keep track of it. Do you see what I mean?
Right. I don't know what my hair is doing right here, but it's driving me nuts.
It's keeping you on your toes.
I'm gonna go get it cut. I'm gonna make the appointment today because this is too much. I need to.
Yeah, I'm getting really close to haircut for me too. I feel it. I don't really want to grow as fast as it used to, though. It used to grow so dang fast. But aging at least has one benefit. Hair's not growing so much.
I don't know what it's doing, but it's driving me nuts. No.
And Kenna says, gotta work today. I'm tired of it. Yeah. I feel you. Yeah. 100%.
She's like, I'm tired of it. Hey, Ren.
Somebody sent me a message in Discord and said, I hate my job and I want to get into publishing. Can you tell me how? So I'm going to set up a meeting. I set up a meeting with them. Mm-hmm. The problem is publishing you cannot replace your paycheck with publishing. I couldn't do what I do now if Zapho's job wasn't paying the bills.
Yeah. He was like, I love you, mommy. Go away.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I heard nothing. The cat, these stupid things fall out every time an animal touches me.
The cat. He jumped in your lap. Salvation. Okay, bye.
Yeah, no, go away.
right at the bottom of the comments. So,
Yeah, so we should do our first sprint, huh?
yep. I would like to eat
Okay.
breakfast.
Yeah. You're like, I'm hungry. I'm like, I need to write. All right, here we go. 30 minutes. I'll see y'all in 30. And there is our first sprint. It, like always, took me a minute to get into it, but once I did, I was riding pretty steady. What'd I get in? Oh, I guess it doesn't help when I was deleting words, so I only got in 115. I shouldn't have deleted words. But still, it's progress. How'd you do, Alicia?
I ate breakfast, wrote 2:45, and husband is off to work.
Yay! Success! Oh, yeah, this kitty's crying, and I don't know why. He's just walking around crying. Don't know what he wants.
He just wants cuddles.
Not this one. This is not.
Oh.
He might just be cold.
It could be. It is chilly this morning.
It is chilly. No, he might just be cold. So technically, yes, that translates to want cuddles, but that's only because he wants warmth. Yes.
Whereas Isis is the opposite. She's like, let me outside. She is happily sleeping in her chair.
Aww. Well, if she's in the sun, that will also warm. You know what I mean? That'll keep him nice and warm.
I guess she's kind of like, the sun's not really out here. It's kind of dreary, but it's like trying to come out, you know?
Gotcha.
So, but she's like, I don't want to be. I think what it is like Ralphie, he used to cuddle up with Simon, and they would lay together and clean each other and that kind of thing. And since we lost Simon, he no longer can do that. So now he tries to do it with Isis, and Isis is like, go away.
She's like, ew, boys.
Exactly.
Oh, you're just going to have to get a kitten and disrupt everything.
That's what Lorelai said. And I was like, I don't think you realize how much goes into taking care of a cat.
Well, she's not going to have to. It's all you. It's fine with her, see?
Exactly. See? And I said no. I've had these cats for almost 15 and 16 years. I need a break.
Hi, baby. All right. Let's see. Where are we in chat? Courtney joined us. Good morning, Courtney. It's so good to see you. I've been sidetracked by Instagram. Yeah, that'll do it, man. Instagram every time.
Mm-hmm.
And Chantel says, good morning, Kelly and Alicia. Popping in to say hello and to squeeze the like button. Make sure you hydrate. I'm trying. I am trying so hard.
Coffee count? Coffee has water in it.
Yeah, sorry. It does not count. It's the opposite. I mean, the tea I'm drinking has caffeine in it too, so, but not nearly as much as coffee. So
I will caffeinate and then hydrate.
There you go. I need to fill my water bottle, but you know, my hands are full. And you said good morning to everyone, and Molly says, "Aw, huggies." Yeah, he's needy this morning. Ganna says, "I got to 35% of no more tears. Nicely done. Nicely done. You'll get it done eventually. Slow going with the nonfiction, you know."
Oh, I was gonna go get the books. Dang it.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds great. Meanwhile, we'll pet Brady. Cora's sitting beside me, chewing on her stuffed animal, trying to get the horns off of the Highlander cow toy that we bought her. I mean, he is warm. I wish I could put him in my lap. But this the desk setup is not conducive for kitty cats in laps. So.
Okay.
Yay, books.
This is the first one.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
It has sprayed edges.
So pretty. Did they make a pretty one for Phantasma too?
They did. I have that one too. These are the deluxe editions.
I love it. I wonder if they still have any. That'd be cool for my daughter.
I think they do. Ironically, I put this one on reserve, right? Because I was like, I know I'm going to get it, but I don't know how many copies they have. This was the only copy they had.
Oh, good thing you put it on reserve.
And I was like, well, glad I put it on reserve. The back says, nothing is ever truly eternal except my longing for you.
Oh, there is a lot of longing in that book.
I know. Love it. I finally gave in, and I took it as a challenge that I'm going to read this I'm going to try to read it in a 2-week span. So there might be a video involved in that. I'm not sure yet, but I got this one.
Ah, nice.
I didn't get the sprayed edges one, but because they didn't have any. But the end pages are gorgeous.
Very cool. Good. So you can read it. You can tell me if they have the rape scene at the beginning. And if they do, I'm not reading it.
Okay. Then I hate that they did this, but I remember you saying that sometimes they will do this. I have the first 2 in paperback, and then the third one came out in hardback first. But I need to know what happens. So.
Oh, there you go.
And it was 50% off.
Perfect. See, they should have just put it in paperback because everyone else is going, what the heck?
Right? Yeah. And then I found this one because everybody's been talking about it. So
they have. I've been thinking about that one too. Yeah.
And it was $7 off.
Nice.
And then because I had to go to Target, I found this one at the very last minute as I was standing in the checkout line.
Nice.
Very pretty cover. Has sprayed edges. I have the first one to this.
I was going to say, isn't that a part 2? Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is book 2. The first one was called Psycho Shifters. And there's a third one that's going to be coming out called Psycho Beasts.
Nice.
Apparently there's 6 altogether.
Oh, cool.
So I'm like, ooh, and there's a pretty picture.
Aw. I love it.
Ooh, I can't wait.
That's so pretty.
That's what I got. Now I got to put them all back in without making a lot of noise.
Now I have to figure out how to put the cat down without putting him on the puppy because that's not going to work.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not going to.
Molly wants to know what was the title of the one that was $7 off.
The Correspondent.
Yeah, I've heard so many people talking about that book.
This was the one, I think it was Anne, that when she did her New York trip and bookstore bit crawl, she couldn't find this one, and then she found it at a newsstand. Yeah, I walked into my store and it was like a pile of 7.
Yeah, you're like, I'll take it.
I was like, and it's $7 off? Okay.
I know. All right. You get 2 minutes more petting. That's it. His hair is already up my nose and all over me.
Molly says, where the heck is all the oil change coupons when I need them? You don't save them? I mean,
I guess that would be the way to go, right? Save them all, and then once you get your oil change, throw all the out-of-date ones away, and then just keep doing it.
Right.
It's just we lease cars now, and they're brand new cars, so they only need oil changes like every 10 to 12,000 miles, and we lease them so we don't drive it as much. So, oil changing just not a big deal anymore.
I do my own oil changes, so as a matter of fact, I have to go get stuff to do one.
I was gonna say we can do it, but disposing of the oil is such a pain in the ass. I'd rather just pay and have people do the whole thing.
Yeah, and the last time I did my oil change, I had some issues doing it because it was like I just didn't have the strength to do it. Like I was doing but to try to get the oil pan bolt out and then get other things done for that, I was just like, this is like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I was tired after I did it and I took a nap.
Yep.
So I might just go to like
Cora,
an oil change place and do it and have it done. The problem is I don't trust anybody to work on my car because in some way, shape, or form, I feel like they're going to fuck it up. So it's a double-edged sword.
I get that. I haven't ever had a problem, so it doesn't bother me. At this point, though, we take it to the dealer since it's a lease. So
we've had issues with the dealers, well, at least down here, because the one we had an Accord that was manual, and my husband had to take it in for a recall, He took it in for a recall. They said, "Oh yeah, we'll get this done. You guys will be in and out real quick." We were like, "Cool." Then we'll go to lunch. We'll do the things that we need to do. It took them an hour before they even moved the car because nobody knew how to drive manual.
That's so funny.
And Alan was like, "If you guys would have said something, I could have like drove it back to where you need it to be." Like
He's probably
he's
not
like, "But I
allowed
can't."
for
Yeah,
insurance reasons. Yeah. I'm
we
just
can't do
very
it.
surprised nobody could drive manual though. That's hilarious to me. My
It's just
son
like,
learned how to drive manual at the dealership he was at. So that's kind of funny they didn't have anyone. That
right?
definitely seems like a dealership problem. Hey, Cora.
Well, and like nowadays, like because his car was a 2015. We actually no longer have the car. He sold it, but uh, it was a 2015. When he bought it, it was only offered in two colors: silver or dark gray. And now they don't even sell manuals anymore.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a manual vehicle.
Yeah. Unless you need like one for racing. So yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's because it's a pain in the behind. I had manuals, growing up, and then the first car we bought was a manual, and it's so much nicer not to have it. When you're driving in city traffic, ugh, it's annoying.
It's hard to shift and everything, yeah.
Yeah, and having the brake just right and trying not to hit the car behind you because they're too close to you, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
seriously, I'm covered in cat hair. I really,
You're
my
like,
eyes are itchy. I'm not
thanks.
even allergic to cats. I'm sorry.
You're like, thanks, cat.
Yeah, I gave you comfort, and now you're giving me torment. I might go wash my face. Like the hair is all over me. Um. All right. Hey, Vanessa joined us just in time. Vanessa, I've been attacked by cat hair.
And Ren
I'm
washed
eating
the
it,
dishes.
and now the dog's trying to eat the cat. I mean, seriously, man. And Ren washed the dishes and made it to 76%. I'm not gonna say nice, Ren. Notice she didn't say what
76%
she made
of
it to
Raven.
76%
I was
in.
going to say 76% of Raven Scholar. Is that what we're doing now? We're not even saying what we're reading because we know, we see you, Ren.
Vanessa says, I learned how to drive a manual by buying a car and driving it from Mobile, Alabama to Tampa, Florida. Yep, that'll do it.
Hey, that's my neck of the woods.
Yep, 100%. All right, let's start this second sprint, and I'm going to go wash my face.
Okay.
And question all of my life choices.
You got this.
All right. There is our second sprint. I got about 500 words in. Yes. No, this is going to be from her, so she's going to see what you just saw. So perfect. Thank you. Sorry, I have in my book, the Fauna is going to find somebody's blocked on her phone that she didn't block. So I needed to know what it looked like. And my daughter had someone blocked. So I was like, what does it look like on your phone? So I could describe it in the book.
Mm.
I almost just said, Kevin, I'm going to block you real quick. Hold on.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Kevin. He goes, that tracks. But I remembered she had someone blocked. So I was like, wait, can I see what it looks like? So cool. Awesome. And how did you do, Alicia?
I got 373 words, and I went on a rabbit hunt, a rabbit hole. Well, I'm trying to think about, like, I have tons of notebooks I could use, and I'm trying to use things up, but I don't think they're quite the size I need. So I'm on the hunt for like a nice notebook to do my personal journaling this year. Because I want to be able to use the washi tapes I have and then kind of like do a theme each month and then just do my journaling.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I just have a writing journal, but then I get distracted and forget about it for months. I don't forget about it. Like, I don't forget anything, right? ADHD, it's in my brain. But I don't, I just don't squeeze it in. You know what I mean? It doesn't take that long, and I still don't always squeeze it in. I think maybe I'm just not always ready to face my demons. That's probably what it is.
Nope.
I laughed because I told Kevin one time, he was like, when he found out that I keep journals, right? He was like, wait, you have a journal? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you can read it. There's no secrets in there. But I'll tell you, you don't want to read it because this is my emotional outlet. So, one entry, he might be the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I am so glad we found each other. And the next thing, it might be like, he is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. And why do we even bother, right? Because it depends on my emotional state at the moment I sit down with my pen.
Yep.
And usually when I'm motivated enough to write in that journal, I am at one extreme or the other.
Yep.
Obviously not just about him, but that's also in there. You know what I mean? So yeah, when it's just average days, which I guess is why I haven't written it lately, because it's just been average days, right? Average days, I don't feel motivated to write in it. But when I am like emotionally either elated or really depressed, that's when I want to write.
Or I do it. I'm really happy with something, I'm really upset with something, or I'm highly frustrated and annoyed at something and I need to get it out. If I like, and most of the time it's usually when I'm frustrated. So maybe I should just do like a frustration journal.
Yeah. The current political climate has made its way into my journals for the first time ever in my life.
Oh,
yeah, that's how much.
I could probably write a book with all my frustrations.
Yeah, it's all madness. It's crazy. All right, let's see where we were in the chat. I think we had Vanessa come in.
Yeah, we had Vanessa.
Vanessa said, I just sat down, so I don't know what I'm doing yet. I really wish this cough would settle down, though. I don't remember what JFC means.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Ah, that'll work. Yeah. Thank you. What would I do without you translating for me? Molly says,
I remember it.
Well, you're doing great. And that tracks, so it works. Yeah. Yep. Molly says, still coughing, yucko. And Alicia says, this helped me when I had lots of coughing. Throat coat lemon echinacea tea. I like that word, echinacea. It's so fun. Alicia says, add a little bit of honey and it helped. Oh, that sounds yummy. I mean, that just sounds yummy. Yeah, because the warm stuff on the throat helps, period. Yeah.
Yeah, they say like because it's warm and then you also have like the honey lemon echinacea combination, it really is supposed to like do wonders.
Soothing.
And it worked for me, so.
It's always so frustrating when you keep coughing and it's just because of irritation. I'm like, you're just making it worse. Would you stop? Just stop. And Faithful joined us. Hello, Faithful. How are you this afternoon? And popping in to say hi and tickle the like button. Excellent, excellent. Nessa says, thanks y'all for
Tickle,
the
tickle.
suggestions. I should be glad it's not as bad as it was before. There seems to be lots of drainage, which is good, but so freaking annoying. Yeah. It's like, get out of there. It's like, how much is in there, for heaven's sakes?
And with all these super viruses that are now coming out, it's
Yeah. We're going to get
You never
shoes
know.
today. I probably should go get my vaccines. I don't have big plans this weekend just in case. I normally, knock on wood, I've never had a reaction to a vaccine, but you never
Right.
know. And again, I'm getting older. So things like the cat hair in my face bothering me like it just did. That didn't used to bother me at all. You know, so there
Right.
are things as I get older, you know, things are, so who knows? So I don't have huge plans this weekend. So if it makes me sick, today's probably a pretty good day to get them.
That is true.
And Coda joined us. Kala, Team 84 for friends. Hey, Coda, Team 84, Alicia says. And Vanessa says hi. Vanessa says hi to Zafo.
Hello.
Molly says, hi, people that came in. Vanessa, I put together my to-do list for today and approved some posts in the TWT group that FB thinks is spam. I hate their spam filter. There's no way to turn it off in groups or prove people to bypass it.
Mm.
Oh, that is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
That would be very frustrating. It's like, from these people, post whatever they say, right? You should be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a list you could do that. Oh, no. Nope. You only jump when I look at you. I'm trying to train her to.
She's like, but you did look at me, right?
I don't mind when she jumps up when I'm sitting down. When we're standing, there's no jumping. But it can't be on my desk. It can't be, right? It can't be when I'm doing things, right? It has to be, I'm looking at you and saying, would you like a hug, right? Then you can come. So we're working on it. Vanessa says, well, the current climate, it's not even just political anymore. It's life. It's definitely frustrating and scary. Yeah, I think that's why. It's not just politics. It's life. It's affecting me directly all the time. So I think you're exactly right, Vanessa. That's why it's starting to end up in my journal where it never did before. Molly says, is it really still a political climate? I feel like that is a political apocalypse. I don't know. We're going to find out. Molly says, now see, I can say that in my head, but cannot get that phrase out of my mouth. Context. Context is Jesus fucking Christ. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Were you raised strictly like religious of some sort, Molly? Vanessa says, yep, JFC totally tracks as something I'd say because I seem to say it every day now.
Yep. I feel that.
I love it. Molly, I always react to vaccines, so I have to plan accordingly. Yep, there you go. See, so when you know. And like I said, I just don't know anymore. Oh, Swank joined us. Yay, Swank. All right, let's see what today's are today. Let's see. Swank says, howdy, everybody. Happy Dress Up Your Pet Day. Oh, Cora. We're going to dress up Cora. Jen and I are going out. We could stop by the pet store and get her something cute. And happy World Kite Day. Ooh, that sounds fun. And happy Feast of Fools.
What is that?
I don't know, but no, I'm curious. I'm a fool. I like to feast. Let's do this. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Zafo just said Feast of Fools sounds like a carnival thing. It probably is. It's that time of year.
The Feast of Fools was a medieval European festival typically on January 1st, where social and religious hierarchies were inverted through burlesque ceremonies, parodying church rituals with lower clergy taking charge, electing a Lord of Misrule, and engaging in chaotic rivalry, costumes, and mock masses, seen as a release valve for society, but eventually banned by the church for being blasphemous through its spirit-influenced later carnivals.
Yeah, see, the carnivals they have later. So it says though that it's normally on January 1st. You know what? It's as soon as I said that, I'm hearing the song in my head. Isn't that what they do in Humpback of Notre Dame, the Disney version?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
That's got like the best music.
I'll add it to my list. There's a lot of Disney I haven't seen. Like
I'm pretty sure Feast of Fools, they do that in that one, and it is right before Lent.
Yeah.
So I wonder.
That would make sense.
Molly says, I thought Cora was an adult coming in the room, and then I was like, oh, nope, it's the puppy. Vanessa says the writers troupe group hardly ever has actual spam because of the approval process. Right. But there's no way to make any changes to the filter at all. It's so annoying. Ugh.
Mm.
Hey, Lindsay, we missed you. I'm so glad to see you. Hi, guys. TV is now repaired, and I've signed back into YouTube. Oh, the TV works. Look at that. It
Yay.
only took weeks.
Oh my goodness.
Molly says hi to Swank. Ren says, I keep missing when the timer goes off. I'm sorry. I needed like a louder timer, but at least I have something at this point. It's just going to have to do. My list is very long. Vanessa says, read political apocalypse, and it's about to get way worse before it gets better, but it will get better. Exactly. It will get better. It always does. We just have to make it through. It's just how bad is it going to get before it gets better? That's where we're at. Oh, I'm sorry. I let it go away. You're going to have to bring it back for me. Vanessa says hi to Swank. Ren says made it to 79%, and I fear I'm starting to want Ruko to be happy. You stop that.
Hey.
Don't you dare.
Shush.
You, Ren. You. No, we're still in the hating Ruko stage, okay? Or Ruko. Molly says Feast of Fools. I get to eat everything today. Yeah, I think that's fair. Mind you, I eat whatever I want every day, so... Vanessa, it's been the Feast of Fools here in the US for the last decade, if we're being honest.
I agree with that statement.
And Zwig says hello to everyone. And Vanessa says read political apocalypse. It's going to get a lot worse before better. Yep, like more people dying worse. Yeah, I agree. So let's hope we get it straightened out before my grandkids come on the scene. Let's see. Zafo handed me a thing. My Roomba just beat me to a M&M I dropped on the ground. I guess this is how the war against machines will begin.
Ooh, I can clean something up.
Okay, that's funny. That's my M&M.
It didn't even give him the 5-second rule choice.
That's right. It didn't count or anything. It was just like zoom. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Oh man. I should look into one of those. I've been saying I need something like that because I can't be vacuuming every day. My family is atrocious.
Gotcha. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. I can't. I have animals. So you never know who's going to barf somewhere or have an accident. So I've never bought one. I'm like, man, I cannot. I want the one pile I have to clean up, not spread across the house. Thank you very much. I mean, cats, you have cats that you never know when and they can be perfectly healthy and they'll still vomit all over the floor. You know what I mean? Like it just, no.
I feel like with my cats as they're getting older, especially Ralphie, wherever he went, he's now disappeared. He likes to barf at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh, just for fun. It's
just for fun sometimes. And sometimes it's not even him barfing. It's like he makes the sound and then he spits. I'm like, what was that? But the fact that he made that sound wakes me up and I'm like, you son of a biscuit.
Right? Because you're like, I gotta clean something up. Okay.
Or he does this like telltale sign where he's gonna barf and he's like, and I'm like, oh, go away. Go in the solarium and barf. At least it's tile.
That's right. Go barf on the tile, please. Let's see. Ren says, I think the sound is loud enough. My laptop sound was low. Oh, I'm sorry. Did somebody complain about the sound? I apologize. Every time I get too far away from the mic, it does get too soft. I do have to get closer to it for sure. And Ren's like, right. We hate Ruko. Yeah, that's
yes.
right, Ren.
Down with the whatever his name is, Ruko. I almost called him Rico. I was thinking of what's that game? Kingdom of Hearts. There's a Riku in that game.
There's a Riku in Final Fantasy too. Final Fantasy 10.
I think
she has all the gadgets. I love her. She's my favorite.
Oh, I think this is a guy. But that like Kingdom of Hearts is a Disney. It's like Final Fantasy but Disney together. Yeah. Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I keep wanting to play that one. I haven't done it yet. But I still have to finish my other one. I'm too busy. January is so busy. It's so busy. When you run a business, January is the month that's going to kill you.
So busy.
Yeah. And Zwank laughs at Vanessa. Molly laughs at Vanessa says, Zafo smooches. That's right. Kiana says, I heard people are ranting about taxes and overtime. I don't know. Are they?
I haven't heard anything.
Vanessa says vacuuming is and always has been hubby's chore. So of course we have a robot. Do we have a laundry robot? No.
I do. It's called my husband.
Uh,
My husband
Kiana,
is the robot that does the laundry.
Kiana says they didn't read the fine print about it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you mean paying extra taxes because of the overtime? Maybe that's what she means.
Oh.
Ren, Ralphie just doesn't want you to step in vomit. Yeah, he's just warning you. He's warning
Listen, this is why I wear slippers with like rubber soles on the bottom because I don't want to step in it. My husband steps in it all the time though, and I keep telling him wear slippers or some sort of like protective wear for his feet. He does not listen.
Lindsay said the Hunchback film is good, but book not so much. It did them for Hirkit animation. Yeah, no, I think I read the beginning of that book and I was like, no. Molly says, Kiana, there is so much to keep track of. It's nay impossible. What is happening with taxes and overtime? Vanessa, Riku versus Roku. My brother-in-law's name is Timu. I've gotten into the bad habit of mispronouncing it lately as what? Timu, of course. Yes, right? It's very frustrating.
Oh gosh.
Kiana, they thought they wouldn't get taxed on overtime. Yeah, see, that's what. Yep. No, I gotcha.
I
don't know why people. I know that is a common misconception. I don't know why people think that it's an income. And not only that, you have to watch your overtime. I had people when my dad worked in the plant up north, they'd have to be careful because if they weren't careful, their overtime would move them up into the next tax bracket. So they had to be careful about, how much they got in on that. Vanessa says, I'm the robot who does the laundry in my house. There's no way I'd let my hubby do my laundry. Nope. Yeah, we decided that early in our relationship as well. Molly, oops. Yeah. Vanessa, I also wear slippers in part of cat puke protection. Yes, right? Because you never know.
See?
You never know. Kiana says, but it was on the half of time and a half and up to a certain amount. They believe the current occupant of the White House. Why? Oh, I see. They thought the current,
they thought the current administration was going to do something good for them.
I don't know what they were thinking. They weren't thinking. I don't know why I don't understand the people who think that the dude in the White House cares about poor people. He doesn't. We're less than dirt under his feet. He doesn't care about us at all. I don't know why anyone even imagines that he does.
Yeah, I never trusted anything that came out of his mouth when he was campaigning, and I was like, nope, this guy's not going to be good for the nope. But there are people that are following him apparently.
Too many. Not most of us, but it doesn't matter. It didn't need to be most of us, did it?
I know.
Molly says, my disgusting coffee from the disgusting donut store isn't keeping me awake. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Vanessa, Trump campaigned to no taxes on tips or overtime, but of course lied. And now that it's tax time, the MAGA people are aghast. Molly, he lied? What? Since when? Shocking. Twitta's laughing. Yeah, Vanessa's like, right, Molly? He told us who he was early on. Exactly. That's the thing. He doesn't lie about who he is. Mm-hmm. Just listen, pay attention. So, exactly. Yeah, if you don't think he's just telling you what you want to hear, I mean, he doesn't even do that very much anymore because he doesn't have to. So he lies less than he did, as in about what he's going to do, because he doesn't have to anymore.
Right.
He has unconditional support from his base.
He's like, I'm in office. Now, how do I stay here?
Yeah. Somebody, when I was a kid, I don't remember who, but it's been said by lots of people, right? Is, just listen. People will tell you who they are. And he did. He told us exactly who he was. And I believed him. And he wasn't lying about who he was. It's exactly who he is. So, yeah. Yep. And Vanessa says, did you see he flipped someone off yesterday? I did.
I did not. What?
I did. Again, he doesn't. This, all the people. He'll be more presidential when he's president. I laugh so hard. I'm like, if you think Trump could be anything but Trump, then I don't know what you're talking about.
I have said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't think he's ever been in office.
No.
He has no business being in there.
He has no business representing this country that I served. Thank you very much.
And look what he's done to the White House so far.
Did you see? Wait, I gotta say this because it was funny. Do you watch Stephen Colbert?
I haven't lately, but
I don't remember what day it was because I watch it on YouTube, so I have no idea. So sometime this
Google
weekend or
it.
something.
What was it about?
He it was the ExxonMobil. He was talking to ExxonMobil because of course they're, so excited about taking Venezuela's oil, right? So he
Right.
was on the table with them. He had this big meeting, it was this big long table, and he was like, oh my gosh, if we had that ballroom, we could have got thousands of people in here, right? There was more to it. And he would say things over and over again. I mean, I repeat myself. This man, though, has a gift for it. But then he was like, oh, let me go look out this window. And he gets up
I
and he
did
walks
see
out to the
that.
door to see. He's like, oh, look, the ballroom's going to be back there, right? Stephen Colbert, he was like, he totally had to fart.
What?
I laughed so hard because that's exactly it, right? Like it totally makes
He
sense.
probably
It doesn't mean he
did.
did because he doesn't care about other people's comfort. But it was so funny. When he says like, "Oh shit, I gotta fart. Wait, I better go stand by the window." He's like, it was so. I love. You gotta watch it. It was so funny. And then if Colbert like imitates it, right? It's. I just laughed. So I know I'm happy. So it must be you, huh? I know.
It's Cora.
Yeah, Vanessa says some guy in a restaurant. He was actually, he was walking. I've seen the video. He was outside on a balcony. So he's walking to the restaurant, and the pedo was the guy who was yelling at him was outside and called him a pedo protector, right? Because of the Epstein file stuff. And Trump flipped him off. And Vanessa says we absolutely could have had the lady, and we'd have been so much better off. I agree.
Right?
Molly, actually, I read her book, What Happened, and it just made me like her even more.
Is that she did the one that was it like 107 days?
No, that was Kamala. So the second time. Sorry, I meant the first time. Kamala Harris did the days one because that's all the days she had. I'm sorry, that whole thing was the Democrats just can't keep it together. They're driving me crazy. But no, Hillary Clinton should have been president. Hillary Clinton should have been president. And then this wouldn't have ever happened. But yeah. But this country hates women more than they hate, horrible rich people who really aren't even that rich, who, are racist and, all the things that Trump is. That is better than a woman. Anything is better than a woman. This country is not ready to have a woman. So as soon as when Biden stepped down and they put, Kamala up, I was like, you've lost because this country won't vote for a woman. How out of touch are you?
Right. Right.
They just won't do it. It didn't matter how many times I did it or our family did it or enough people, because she still had the popular vote. The country as a whole is not going to vote for a woman. We're not there yet. You don't have the Midwest states. You don't have them. And here in Texas, there's no way. They won't vote for women. So I don't know why anyone thought they would.
The things that we could probably get done though.
Yeah. Oh, the things she would have got done. My gosh. So as much as she could have with Congress, letting her or not letting her. But the whole point is that, yeah, no. Like I said, read What Happened. That was amazing. It just made me like her even more. And before I was.
What book was that again?
What Happened?
What Happened?
By Hillary Rodham Clinton. She talks about what happened at the end of her election.
Let's see if my library has a copy.
And Vanessa's like, I hate this timeline. Yeah, same, Vanessa. Same. Me too, Molly says. Honestly, it's looking like the 2024 election was rigged. I disagree. I've seen the hate. I live in it. So do you, Vanessa. I mean, you're in Atlanta. I mean, you might be like more in the city, but I mean, come on. No, I've seen it. And Kiana, I just can't believe he's demolished the East Wing, right?
Same.
Vanessa, there is a group that's crunching the data, and so much of it is beyond improbable and likely impossible. No, it's not. It was not rigged. Let's not start another conspiracy on the other side. Kiana says it would never occur to me to remodel the White House.
They've
Remodel,
actually
sure, but not tear down.
right. They've actually had past presidents who have redone the White House. I mean, there was one, I forget which one, but um he left the facade, like the outside walls, and he completely gutted the entire inside and rebuilt it. So there are things that have been done, but they've always like redone it in a sense that it's still the White House. They've never
Right.
done, like you said,
Because things
Trump
get
has just
old, piping
completely
breaks, electricity needs to be updated, right? Things do have to be
exactly,
remodeled, but not torn down like that. Not
exactly.
classic historical buildings. You're not even allowed to do that with historical buildings. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why I'm pretty sure he's also being sued again. Not that it'll matter, since consequences. It's like a duck in water. Um, and Molly says, well, actually, Hillary taught us that the country would also rather have a black man than a white woman, even though generally whites are regarded higher. Well, yeah, no, I've said actually since I was a child that it would be a black man before a white woman. I would even say it will be a gay man before a white woman. That's how much this country hates women. And Coda says, let's face it, we'd have been better off if we'd elected the Hamburglar. Um, I don't know.
The Hamburglar
Historically,
from
black men got the vote before women, so no surprises there. Exactly. See, that's Vanessa. Yeah, I was not surprised at all. I've always said it.
yeah.
Molly says, Can I think it is somewhat common to do some redecorating, but yes, any remodel and certain outside structural remodeling is crazy. Vanessa, I'm talking about the swing states, not where we live. Vanessa, it's not a conspiracy when there's actual data. Well, I have not seen any actual data, so that would be interesting. Thank you, Vanessa. I wasn't aware. Yeah, always. And Kiana says, yeah, tear down is more accurate. That makes sense. Molly, it is my background. It's what I've always done. I always believe in data, and I've not seen any data. That's why. Look up the Election Truth Alliance. I don't know who they are or if they're reliable. So I would be interested. That's the one thing that drives me crazy because sometimes some of the people I know whose politics I agree with will go all the way off the rails on the other side. And I was like, dude, you're doing the same thing they are. Stop it. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, Vanessa, because I have not seen the data. I'm just saying I've seen it. So that makes me so much more cautious. It's almost like they're so evil. I can't be evil like that. So, because I looked up the supporting the ballroom for the Buc-ee's thing. So I looked that up and he is, but it's not just him. You know who else is doing it? Intel, Google, Microsoft. There was a whole IBM. I'm remembering the computer ones because there's the ones that affect me the most. There were some others, but they were big things that I can't live without them unless I'm going to live off the grid in a forest somewhere. How do I not support them? I have no choice. I have no choice. So, I mean, it's gotten too big. It's too big. Molly says, plus, no matter what, it seems clear to me that Russia, along with a few accomplices, rigged the 2024 through social media. Well, they did that earlier. They did that with the first election too. So they did that in 2016 as well. Vanessa, we're so afraid of looking like MAGA, we're not looking into what actually happened. Lindsay, are you guys doing another sprint? Yeah, that's my plan. We got a little sidetracked today, sorry. And Vanessa says, yes, Russia couldn't beat us militarily or economically, so they beat us psychologically and they won. Yeah. It wasn't just Russia, by the way. There's a ton of stuff from India for some reason, and there's a ton of stuff from China, obviously. It's not just Russia. Russia's just the one we like to point fingers at. All right. So, but again, that's because people believe what they see and they don't do any research. And it's very, very frustrating. That supports what I believe, so it must be true. And that's what most people do, and it drives me crazy. By the way, I'm not saying anyone in this chat is like that, but it is a common human thing. So I can't say I never do it because I'm also human. As much to my chagrin, also human. Yes, let's get back to work. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Last sprint. All right, here we go. That was our last sprint of the day. Technically, I only got in 814 words. However, as in the actual word count for my document right now, but I deleted 2 pages worth. So I'm going to say that I made it because 2 pages worth is almost 500 words. So I actually did really well today. So I will take it. Sometimes anger can just push you through, and it is kind of an angry scene because she's fighting with Tucker right now. So it worked. This really worked for me. So how'd you do, Alicia?
I only wrote 102 words. However, I did make my haircut appointment. My hairdresser is a very busy lady because I do not get to have my haircut until the 28th.
Oh wow, yeah. You're like, I just want it cut.
I mean, I could probably go at a later time, but they also have a no strict, like, if you're coming for your haircut, you can't bring your kids along because they also cannot come back. And so if I can't, like, if I'm not getting their haircut done, then I can't take them. So I have to do it in the morning hours, which then pushed back the, can we find something that is between this time
This
and
and
this
this.
time? And she was like, unfortunately, we don't have anything until the 28th. And I was like, what times do you have on that day? And she was like, I got an 11:30. We could do 12. And I was like, 12. Perfect. Let's do it. Let's set it
All
up.
right, done.
Because if I don't set it up, then I will prolong it. And then I'll sit there and go, why is my hair being this way?
Yeah, you're like, until you get
So
too frustrated, you just take scissors to it yourself, and you're like, oh my god, what have I done? And then you have an emergency appointment, and then
exactly. And with Cindy, she's gotten it to the point where, like, we go in, she goes, how are we doing? How do we feel about the length? And I go, I hate it. Can we go shorter? And then she washes my hair and does all the things and makes it look perfect. And then I try to replicate that the second day after I have it, and I can't. It's like a never-ending battle with curly hair because, like, I love what she does to my hair. It looks perfect. Like, if I could replicate it at home, I would be fine, but I can never replicate it.
well, not just that. Who has the time? You know, it's
And
so yeah.
and that's what I tell her. I go in
Uh-huh.
and I say, "This is what my hair is doing. I do not have a lot of time to work on my hair. I literally sometimes just have to get up and put it in a bun and go."
Uh-huh.
She's like, "Okay, let's work with that."
Thank you. I'll take it. Yep. Same problem. Same
It's like,
problem.
so I did that. I did the haircut appointment, 102 words, and the hubby came home and he has new gadgets. I don't know why.
Is he supposed to be at work?
He is at work. He came back from the office, so now he's in his office. But
Oh.
now he has like this huge, like almost laptop size tablet, and I don't know why. And there's an extra PS5 controller. But he was telling me the other day that there is a system where you can take a PS5 controller and certain buttons do certain things. That's how the system is set up. So you could just buy a PS5 controller and then hook it up, and it certain buttons moving certain ways. I don't know. I don't know the details. I just know that it sounds cool and I want to know more. At the same time, I should care less because it's the garbage industry. All of the useless knowledge I have up in my brain about that industry,
it,
I
it
could
is
probably sell
it
them.
is a very important industry. Whenever you go back and
It
look at
is.
historical stuff, I mean, man, I am so glad that that industry exists. I'm so glad I can take my stuff, put it on the street, and it magically disappears for me. You know what I mean? Like I just, it's just so grateful for things
Well,
like that.
and that's the thing too, is like he has a Facebook group that he started that has like people just come from all over the industry, and if they got like a vintage picture of a truck or something, then they can put it in there because then what he's doing is he's trying to accumulate all of that knowledge into one location. And then just like the fact that it went from one little thing to now there's like several different types, and I'm just going, I should not be able to label and know what certain brands and certain types of trucks are. Like that's how much I know.
That's so
And
funny.
I'm like, I don't know.
the things we
Yay,
learn
but
with our
no.
partners' jobs, you know.
Exactly.
I love it. Let's see. Ren says, Cora, mommy, I love you. Let me give you a hug. And I was like, yes. And I'm like, be gone, beast.
Hooray.
Go away. I have work to do. Ren says, I know we don't speak of me being so far ahead in the Good Purple book, but the reveal that I just read has my knees shaking. Anyways, I didn't say anything. That is AI.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
goodness.
Yeah. Nice try, Ren. I'm pretty sure I know what it is too.
I don't, so shush.
I know. Like I know I have a feeling. I have a very strong feeling. I wish to say it out loud to someone. So at the end where I'm like, I knew it, they can't be like, sure you did. Like I think I know. Now, mind
See,
you, at
that's
this point in the
yours.
book, there are things that I think I know that aren't true later, right? Because things change. But I'm pretty sure I know one surprise thing.
I think I kind of have a hunch of what's going to happen, but I will wait and see.
Oh, see, that's the funny thing. I have no idea what's going to happen. I just like I'm very curious about what these trials are. I'm looking forward to that tonight. But the reveal, I think I know what there is a truth that I think I know. So we'll see. But it doesn't mean it's going to wait till the ending, right? It might be revealed sooner, and my reveal
No.
isn't that impressive. So we'll see.
I wonder if your thing is the same thing as my thing, but I don't know. Maybe it's a different thing. I feel like Coda now because last night he was like, "There's a thing with a thing, and I can't do the thing without the thing if it's not working." And I was like, "What?" So now I feel like Coda. I'm just like, well, I know a thing, and I wonder if it's the same thing, your thing, and maybe it's a
Or
different.
maybe those things intersect.
Exactly, or maybe they work together. I don't know. So much is happening.
Yes. And Dee Dee shimmied in. Hello, Dee Dee. So good to see you. Popping in to tickle the like button and steal a smidge of time. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday so far. Absolutely. It's been a very productive Wednesday so far, which is nice because now I'm going to like scarf down some lunch real quick because I find if I don't eat anything before I walk the dog, I can't really walk the dog, if that makes sense. Like I can't make it the full 2 miles.
Yeah.
So, which is stupid. Again, I have plenty. Just eat this food. What's the problem? Look, there's lots of food. It's all in here. Have you seen my thighs? Just eat that. But you know, it just doesn't work that way.
It's like we cannot. That's
it's like nope.
That's
never
not
mind.
protocol.
Like, oh, that's too much work. I'm like, that's the problem.
That's what I want you to do.
That's right. And then walk the puppy, and then I get to go buy my new shoes. So I'm very excited to go buy shoes.
Yay.
And Christina says, happy birthday, Molly, in the Eastern Hemisphere. So I will wait to say happy birthday till tomorrow, Molly. I hope you don't mind.
Yes.
Vanessa says, Molly, it's your birthday. You're so sneaky. I know, that's what I was like. I was like, wait, what? And Christina says hello to everyone. Also, good morning, Christina. So good to see you. Welcome in. And Christina says, Vanessa, Molly's birthday is the 15th. So in the Eastern Hemisphere, it is today. Vanessa, Christina, it still stands that she's sneaky for not telling us. I could be in the Eastern Hemisphere. You don't know. I mean, that is true. That is true. Let's see. We don't have Jessica Kiwi on. Jessica Kiwi is usually the one that pops in that's in the Eastern Hemisphere.
Mm-hmm.
And Paula came in. Hello, Paula. So good to see you. Hi, Kelly, Alicia, and chat. Just popping in to hug the like button. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate the support. Christina says, remember to hydrate, feed thyself, check the laundry, take meds, stretch, do all those awesome things. There you go. I hydrated just for you. And Vanessa says hi. Christina says hi. And Vanessa says AFK a couple minutes. Gonna get more coffee and food. Molly says, well, thank you, Vanessa. And Molly, the great news is I'm getting a brand new iPhone 17 for my birthday. The second news is that my stepdad took it upon himself to change carriers without telling me against my mother's wishes. Uh-oh. Molly, and then he handed me a piece of paper that means nothing to me because despite the promises made just last week, I was not given the chance to be present during the decision sales pitch. Oh, it's kind of hard to take care of your aging parents if they don't include you in the things you're supposed to be helping take care of. That is very frustrating. Molly, so I have no fucking idea what the deal is, but I now get to set up the phones, the account, the whatever else is related to it, and Mom's still pissed. Molly, yay! Christina. Good thing today's not your birthday. I mean, you should get a break tomorrow.
I
Oh, and
mean, that would be like a yay for new phone, boo for everything else.
yeah. Yay, boo for the cost of the new phone, right? And we're not talking money at this point.
I've been looking at new phones because mine is slowly crapping out. I mean, it still works, but it's slowly crapping out, and I just go, like, I cringe. I'm just like, nope, I'll wait a little while longer.
That's the one thing that I do, right? Like I use my stuff until it's literally going to explode sometimes. This lithium battery is too old.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like I use it until it absolutely won't work anymore. My other phone had like all these pretty cracks all through it, you know, or it just absolutely would not work anymore. And I was like, all right, now it's time for a new one.
I'm doing the same thing. When it tells me it can't do updates anymore, then we know it's time.
Now it's time, which I think is when we got this one, because the other one, no, it was the iPad. We had to get a new iPad because it was no longer supported by Apple.
I have one of those.
Yep. So we did. So that tells you how long we had that thing, right? We used it as long as we possibly could. Let's see. And Molly says, "Oh, and Stepdad ambushed me with, why did you invoice your sister in the car debacle instead of us? Like I did something wrong, saving him $400 fucking dollars and a bunch of time." Molly says, "Tomorrow's not only my birthday, it is Cocktails Are Me Day." Ooh.
So, hold on.
That's a holiday I could get behind.
I have a question.
Yes.
Like, he's asking, why did she involve the sister? Is the sister not been involved this entire time? Like, what is it just the parents and Molly that has to make decisions? Why is the sister not involved in the beginning?
And I'm assuming the sister is an adult, not a child, right? So,
right. So if
how old I know we are, yeah. So I don't get that either.
I have questions, Mom.
Yeah. Alicia's like, let me get on this. I got the money thing. I'm gonna get it handled.
Right.
Look, Stepdad, this is how it's working.
Oh.
Molly says, "Ren and Kelly, Discord is your friend." I don't know if I have Ren on Discord. Are you on Discord, Ren?
I want to say yes, but I could be wrong. I want to say she is. Now you're going to make me look. As it refreshes.
I know, yeah, it went away. Let's see, Vanessa. Oof, that sounds like such a pain in the ass, Molly.
But does.
Yay for a new iPhone?
Right?
Molly says, yes, definitely, yay for that part. And Christine says, yay for meeting goals, Kelly. Thank you. Molly says, thank you for the sprints, my friends. Vanessa, I'll be doing sprints in 35 minutes on my channel and on Twitch. Excellent. And Christina says, save progress. Done. I made sure. I'm on it, Christina. Ren says, almost cried, then uncried. Phew, that was close. Also made it to 84%.
Stop it, Molly. Stop it.
No, I like it because now we know we're reading a good one. We chose a good book. And Ren says, thanks for sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Christina says, thanks for hosting today, Kelly. Alicia, have a beautiful day. Molly says, I have an oil change appointment, but I'll look for you when I get home. Vanessa says, thanks for sprints, y'all. Ren says, I'm always interested in hearing theories, but won't say whether or not they're correct because that ruins the fun. I just want someone to say she did guess it.
Right?
Molly, Ren, you so funny. Christina says, tomorrow's Time Pirates. That's right. Come back. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central, to get more words in. And I should finish this chapter tomorrow because I'm right on the verge. Ren says, Molly Kane's fox humor is rubbing off on me. Molly Kane's fox humor is rubbing off on me. I like Kane. Christina, Chantel is having book club sprints with Paula for Sprinkles and Sea Servants. I did see them. Did I go say hi? I don't remember. I did the boot camp. I made sure, since I'm one of the co-hosts, I did make sure to go like the boot camp one.
Same.
Christina says, if you're not in the convoy, you can report to the current drill instructor, Dee Dee, from Virtues of Books, starting at 8. Yeah, she's on right now. Christina says, for more sprinty fun, check out the BookTube Bible, which Vanessa's on now, so yay. And Christina says, oh, And Ren honestly would hate to be fighting smallpox right now. Yeah, that would be annoying. Get your vaccines,
Mhm.
people. Vanessa, thanks, Christina. And Christina, you are most welcome. Oh, did I miss Cora Baby again? I don't know. She's been obnoxious today. It could be. She's not been as bad as the cat, though. Christina, I'm pretty sure I know one reveal too for Raven Scholar, right? I bet you we all have the same reveal in our heads. Let's see what happens. Because the author's done a good job of laying the groundwork for it.
Mm.
Ren says there's one surprise that I predicted, but everything else dismantled before me. Oh, nice. That's good writing. That's good writing. Vanessa says, see my thighs? Just eat that. Laugh out loud. Same thoughts, girls. Same thoughts, right? Eat that. It's there for a reason. It's like when the kids open the pantry and there's all this food and they're like, there's nothing to eat. That's what my body says. There's nothing to eat. Yes, there is. Look at the thighs. Eat it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, and a quick reminder, tonight, we've been talking about Raven Scholar all day. We do have book club tonight. Raven Scholar is at 8, right? 8 a.m.
8:30.
or p.m.
8:30.
That's right, thank you. 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we will be reading the next section of Raven Scholar. So we will
we
be
start
moving
at chapter 10 and go to chapter 22.
Yeah, we'll stop before starting chapter 22. So that's where we will be at for tonight. And we will be on Alicia's channel. So Books and Things with Alicia. So
Hi.
join us tonight. And then Christina already put the link in there. So thank you for reminding us. So come join us.
Awesome.
We'll get the second done. And that gives us 4 weeks left. So we're almost there. So it gives Molly time to catch up. And apparently Ren time to finish it way before the end. You better take notes. So you're ready for
I was
the
going to
discussion.
say, are you taking notes for the discussion?
And Vanessa, I try to use my electronics until it's almost done because I don't want to be all, oh my God, it's dead. I need to buy right now. I'm cheap. So I prefer to choose when to update. Yeah.
Exactly.
Vanessa, but honestly, I think, stop doing that. But honestly, I think I'm going to yeet this laptop, even though it's only like 2 years old. It's so weird and buggy. I'm sorry. That's the good thing about, I'm assuming it's not a Mac. I love my Macs. This thing works brilliantly. And Christina C, I am sending well wishes for the whole time, basically 2 days. First, everyone should be able to celebrate for at least that long. Second, Molly keeps cursing me with defective rain. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, Molly.
that's pretty mean. Considering Molly is just south of you. Gets almost the same defective rain. Molly says, adult sister. Yeah, I figured, right? His favorite of us too, because she has a lot of money. Well, she has a lot of money. She's the one who should be getting the bill. I think you did it right.
You're right. I think you guys should be like tag teaming that.
Maybe he wanted the bill and he was going to ask for double from your sister.
Oh, he was going to pocket the difference.
That's right. He's like, Christina, it was raining here yesterday, and then she swore so many times in Coda's stream last night it turned defective, and we got a bunch of it. Oh no!
She was. She kept at one point. She was like, "I'm just gonna say it because I want to say it," and it was the S word.
Oh, Molly. Ren is on Discord. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll just message you on Discord, Ren. Molly says, and Vanessa, price of computers is going to go way up. Yeah, that's why my husband's next bonus, we're buying my new laptop. So if you're thinking about buying one, do it now. And Vanessa says, I know, ugh, I'm not ready. Molly says, laugh out loud, I control the weather in Michigan. Apparently you do, Molly. You have complete control of the weather in Michigan. Ren says, I don't think I'm on the Writing Sprints channel, though, for Discord. Vanessa says, thighs. It's right there. Come on. Exactly. Same frustration. Vanessa, I'm going to pop into book club to work on my current paperback read, Stolen. Ooh, that sounds fun. And Ren says, how about stopping at chapter 23? No, sorry. Nope. We have to stop at the beginning of 22. We're trying not to torture anyone, including us, because we have to keep up too. Right, Alicia?
Yep, we have to. We have a timeline. Each one is tabbed out. I cannot change the tabs once they are tabbed.
Yep, sorry, it's been tabbed. They never come out. They're permanent now.
I mean, I take them out when I read them, but after.
Molly says, oh, there will be no stopping me. I'm gonna beat Ren. You're going to beat Ren to finishing it? Uh-oh.
Increases audio speed.
It'll just be you and I at the end, Alicia, and everyone's like, hurry up. And Vanessa says, okay, off to prep for my stream. See you soon, Vanessa. I'm sure I'll come in and check in, but otherwise I'm running errands. Lindsay says, cool, I'll read Raven Scholar tomorrow on repeat of Alicia Sprints. Yay! See, Lindsay's with us, so it'll be you, me, and Lindsay.
All right.
And hopefully my friend Nancy will join tonight. I'll text her and remind her. She had a really bad day last Wednesday, so she couldn't make it.
Oh, no.
22 is too good a chapter to pass up. We're not going to pass it up. We're just gonna read it
Listen.
next week.
Exactly. All in due time.
That's right. The thing is, though, this gives me longer to think about it, and this is how I used to read books, slower like this, and I kind of like it. So it's nice to have this mix of reading that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Ren says, increases audio speed because I see Molly on the horizon. No, enjoy the book. Don't race. Enjoy.
I was gonna say,
Well, she's only on chapter 2. You're gonna finish it before.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
but where you're at and where she's at and where we're at, we're all in different sections of the book.
Yep. And Ren says,
See
right,
her.
the timeline. Ren says, Molly laughs at Ren. All right, excellent. Thank you so much, everyone. So we will see you all tonight. Well, all of you who it isn't like, 2:00 in the morning. We will see you tonight and get some more reading in. And again, that's in the link Christina put in there, and it's Books and Things with Alicia. So